Hello. Funny little rant that I got here. I just want to say, like, adult entertainment, it's either a really disturbing and gross and, like, makes you feel gross and disturbed with yourself for watching it, kind of like storyline plot, you know? Um, Acting as well. And it's one of those things where, like, I think adult entertainers need to go to acting school and that it should be a much more professional industry in the upper echelons of the uh, development thereof. You know, like personally, I think they do a great job of either literally actually enjoying the acts themselves or pretending to nonetheless. Either way, and that really draws a distinction and a questioning of like how much of reality, if all of it, if none of it, some of it is performative. Uh, and genuinely speaking, I just want to say, like, adult entertainment is one of those things that has authentically radicalized me more than anything because I just feel this grating that like the only storyline videos are always like these really grotesque situations that are highly immoral and unethical. You know what I'm saying? Um, or there's just nothing, no acting at all. Like it's very boring in that way. Uh, I don't know. Maybe I could like specifically change up what I like my search terms, the categories. I could watch like popular with women more because I think that would actually solve my issue there. Because then it would be like much more uh emotional in quotes. Like the stereotypes that men have for women and their enjoyment of such material probably does fit very well with what I enjoy in that material as well. Uh, I don't know. It's a fascinating uh, thing. Um, and I actually typically prefer that kind of content when it has uh, authentic enjoyment of all parties involved. But like I said before, it's difficult to know what is performative and what is actually enjoyable due to the nature of uh, classism, racism, poverty, uh, gendered stereotyped norms, all of these intersectional things. And yeah, it's a very fascinating, trippy kind of thought to have and like arena to think in. Um, I don't know. Tell me what y'all think in the comments below. Uh, limit it to people that have been subscribed for a week. And if in a week someone comes in here and starts talking crap uh, over an act that they know is an act and they're acting too, and they're just getting too caught up in the act, the character they're playing. Uh, if they are actually intentionally being like, there is no illusion of separation. Everything is separate. You are an island. I am an island. Okay, bro. Okay. Uh, you take yourself too seriously, and that is quite apparent based upon your inability to act appropriately. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. I just don't want to see it, so I may just hide your comments, and only you will see them. You'll be screaming into the void on the select few videos that I have comments enabled. Uh, yeah. I also want to say you're welcome for deleting my newest video with the act, leveling it up to a specific kind of criticism. You know what I'm saying? If you saw it, you know what I'm talking about. Uh, yeah. Like I don't appreciate knockoffs. I don't appreciate trying to be something that people would knock off. You know what I'm saying? That's a very particular taste of my own that I think a lot of people disagree with fundamentally. Like they are scared of that kind of ambiguity because almost everything's a knockoff nowadays in some way, whether it's slightly or loosely is influenced by something prior that is knocking off, or whether it's you know what I'm saying? It's everything's a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy, like Gilles Deleuze and Guattari. Uh, their books, their philosophy, their postmodernist thought. Sorry, I'm getting really deep into stuff right now. Not like the surface level of deep stuff. Like the surface level of their specific philosophy, which is deeper than a lot of people are comfortable with due to its ambiguity as a whole. Like, I do not think Gilles Deleuze and Guattari are uh, approachable by the average person by any stretch of the imagination. Uh, they should be. I think that people have tried to open the public up to those uh, pieces of literature and philosophical work. Have they had much success? Is another question. I mean, I would say like someone like President Sunday has done it. President Sunday and the Quarantine Collective, Brooks. I think they've both done a fantastic job, from what I can tell. I'm gonna look up some other people. Like, I want to see. Hmm, I'm not. I haven't read the books. I can't really say who has done good videos on other than that. So I'm not going to. Uh, yeah, I'm kind of on the edge of my seat with the Francesca Hong, David Crowley. Funny names, by the way. I love their names. Cool names. Uh, I'm on the edge of my seat regarding that, and I feel like I'm gonna be on the edge of my bed my whole night, just absolutely dreaming like crazy. Like oh my gosh, what's happening? Who did everybody vote for? Oh my gosh, what's going on? Um, and that like yeah, I don't know. Pray for Francesca. She's better than Crowley in a lot of ways, but I do think that Crowley just as well deserves it just as much, just not on the policy background aspects. He deserves it more on like a I put it political cleanliness and like he's more sanitized of a candidate for the mayor of Wisconsin, not the mayor, governor of Wisconsin. He's more cookie cutter, as Hassan put it, a data center Democrat, you know, and that has its pros and cons. I would say, uh, it may stop the AI bubble from popping if he does allow more AI data centers to be built, and the long short term, I guess I could say, like the upcoming months and years, like say a year from now. I think him rubber stamping some of those projects, if he does, may reduce the chances of a AI bubble popping, or like multiple bubbles across the economy that are like connected. Like their walls are they're facing with one another and they're stacked on top of one another. And if someone just blows on it a little too hard, it'll all come falling apart like a house of cards, as it has before in 2008, the dot-com bubble, 70s, early 80s, right? Not mid 90s, I don't think. I don't think there was as much of a problem early mid 90s. Although it was tough on the global scale, particularly in Russia, the former Soviet Union. Um, that was a kind of bubble in and of itself, but localized. It wasn't a globalized recession and recession indicator set. Uh, and it certainly didn't have like a shadow depression style ominousness that we're experiencing at this moment with the K-shaped recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic. Whereas with the Great Depression, I do think there was a bit of that going on due to the yellow fever during World War One. The Spanish fever, Spanish yellow fever. Yeah, kind of a tense situation in the world, and I feel like a lot of it has to do with bad adult entertainment video acting. Come on, y'all got this. It's in your hands, adult entertainers, sex workers. I believe in you. Okay. Um, you may not believe in me. You have every right not to. I understand that, and I commend you on taking the agency of believing or not believing in me and yourself into your own hands. Have a good night, y'all. I'm probably gonna go to sleep very soon.